Motion to rise in.
After 7 days of sometimes acrimonious debate, City Council settled on a budget Tuesday that will see the average homeowner pay about $79 more in property taxes next year.
So what this means is we have approved a budget that preserves the services Calgarians have told us were important, that makes modest investments in improvements in transit, and that preserves the snow clearing budget, as well as making capital investments in long delayed things like a redevelopment of Bowness Park, of Laycock Park, and a lot of work on community facilities around the city.
Council passed a 3-year budget with increases of 6%, 5.6%, and 6.1%.
There's $2.9 billion in this budget. It increases spending at the city by about 2.5%, well below the rate of inflation, well below the rate of wage inflation in particular. And there's a lot of efficiencies in here. So as a package, as a whole, I have to say, I think that Council, acting on the direction of Calgarians over the last 10 months, did a pretty good job.
The budget, which approves roughly $2.9 billion in spending each year, was approved by a vote of 13-2. Alderman Andre Chabot and Peter Demong voted against the budget.
We're talking about a 6% increase, but we're also not taking into consideration all the increase in user fees, which if you add those into the mix of things, the tax increase is significantly greater if you look at user fees as essentially a tax as well.
There's $2.9 billion of spending in that budget, and yeah, there's $10 million in it I don't like, right? 0.3% that I really don't like. Because I think the province should be coming to the table on it. Am I going to say no to a budget that 99.7% is stuff that I would have supported? You know, as I said yesterday, I think that's perhaps standing on principle a little too long.
Alderman Gord Lowe predicts Council will be faced with even bigger increases in the years to come.
I'm not extremely happy about it. I think we've done a disservice to Calgarians by cutting transit. I think we've done a disservice to Calgarians by not ensuring that the potholes in the roads are fixed. Beyond that, I think there were some rather imaginative solutions to some of the issues that were raised in the budget, using reserves and other revenue streams rather than going to the mill rate. I was extremely pleased that we restored the police funding. That was the high point in this budget.
Rick Donkers, CalgaryHerald.com.